with the recording part so that for future references, if required, you can walk through with the same. Great. Thank you so much, Sarang and Vidit, for the confirmation. So let's go ahead and quickly create the agenda for today's class. We guys are going to talk about the content writing industry overview from various perspectives. We will talk about jobs. We will talk about career from the freelance and homemaker side. We will also talk about business opportunities with content writing. We will also talk about the long-term plan with content writing, that how much time it will take for you to become a content writer or someone in the industry, like a known personality. Then at least we will talk about two sources of income as a as a person which you can generate if you're a good content writer. We will also put some light on the IM Skills content writing training program. Why is that? It is one of the most recommended and respected program. And I'll also share some, real stats that how people have accomplished after learning content writing programs with IM Skills, what all they have done or they're working at. Now we will also go ahead and do an open Q&A. So if you have any questions related to any training program, or you have any questions related to this as an industry, or any career transition related questions or anything around it, feel free to go ahead and ask me those. Right now, before we move ahead and talk about content writing as of now, if we broadly look at after digital marketing, I think this is one of the most searched job which during the especially after the COVID-19 case, a lot of people have understood they are moving towards the internet stage, and they're developing their businesses or they're designing their websites. Now content writers are actually coming up with a great demand now, and I would say that a good content writer, right? So even if you look at Naukri as of today, there are almost 16,500 open jobs which are available, and this will further grow. If you look at the internet live stats as of now, the number of websites which are going live at this moment across the world, it's, if you look at every millisecond, we have around 5 to 10 websites which are going live. Now every website needs a content writer. Without it, a content writer, right, will be something like, without a content or without a content writer, any website is incomplete, right? Now this as an opportunity is absolutely big. And on at the same time, I think people like you who have actually decided to go ahead and take up at least your career towards it, whether from any institute, I would like to tell you that yes, directionally you're absolutely right. Okay. Now, each one of us, while we're attending these orientations at these institutes like IIM schools or other institutes, we have an objective, right? You guys are either here to go ahead and get your jobs in content as an industry, or you may be planning to go ahead and start with the freelance, right? Or there is a possibility that you run a website and you need to learn about content writing, right? I would like to understand my audience. What is that one thing you have in mind? Why is that you are looking forward to learn content writing? What would you like to achieve if you learn content writing? Is that job? Is that business? Is it setting up your own business? Or you may have an existing business and you have a online, let's say a presence at website, blog or something. And you're looking forward to go ahead and upskill or expand your reach using content. So if you guys can go ahead and put that in the chat box, I'll be able to understand your requirements. Then one by one, we are going to talk about how you can achieve those jobs, how you can go ahead and get a breakthrough in freelance industry, or how you can go ahead and expand your reach or business using content writing industry. I will also go ahead and club these things together, that I will also talk about that what and how we are going to leverage this training program towards helping you in terms of getting a job, towards getting or starting up with your freelance career, or towards setting up your existing business and moving it towards digital expansion. So everyone out there, if you can write in the chat box, what is that one thing you have in mind? Aishwarya, Akshita, Devashri, Sudha Devi, we have Malavashri, Ramesh, Rudra, Saikat, we have Santana, Saran. What would you like to achieve? So we have Aishwarya. She says that I would like to freelance and she would like to start online business. Wonderful. I have an existing business and would like to scale it up with digital. This is for Saran. Great. And it is demanded more these days. I would like to pursue. Wonderful. We have Sadbir. Sadbir would like to do freelance. We have Vidit, would like to go ahead and wanted to go to digital news platforms. Great. Uh, for Shaikhar, it is within good organization. He's looking forward to get a job. And I have Swadha. For her, it's like inclination towards writing. And after this course, I want to start as a freelance. Great. Then I have Sudha Devi. I would like to become resource person in content writing. Wonderful. Then I have Ram. For Ram, it is I would like to create my own website like a blog. Great. And for Rudra, it is for freelance, along with that, a job. Wonderful. Great. Thank you so much, everyone, for writing this. If anyone else is still writing, you can go ahead and do that. And let me put some light. I'm going to pick up first topic that is called job. Now, when we learn content writing, I'm talking about, especially in the case of IM skills, we teach you around 25 types of content writing. Now, when I talk about content writing, it has various types of things, which includes article writing, blog writing, SEO article writing. We have press releases, PR. We have emails. We have newsletters, again, part of emails. Then we have infographics. We have social media. We have storytelling as one of those forms. We have academic writing, white papers, research papers. We have topic like business listing, resume writing. All these types of content writing things or as a skill in the training program at IM Skills you're going to learn, right? However, depending upon various businesses, you're actually going to work. So it's not like a case that every organization would require every type of a content writing services from you to deliver. Just to put some light around it, let's say if you're going to work for a company like Amazon. Now, Amazon typically hires a content writer, those who can write product descriptions. For an example, they recently launched iPhone 12, right? Now, for iPhone 12, they have created a product description for their various variants, right? Let's say 64 GB device, 128 GB device, then colors, black, green, sea green, yellow, white, all such types of colors are the different things. Now, after this, if you broadly look at Amazon, it has a clear objective that not just to write that content, they also expect that with your product description which you're writing, you must be able to go ahead and drive people at your website. Now, if they are visiting, they should buy. So you must club two things here. One is called copywriting, which is copywriting stands for when you're writing a content which is for commercial purposes or for sale purposes. So you must have a skill that includes copywriting, in this case, product description, and along with it, a bit of SEO writing as well. You must understand why, because there are certain types of keyword research and everything which you have to keep in mind. And then if each and everything matches with each other and you're able to drive good business for Amazon, that means people are able to visit and buy iPhone 12 from their side. That means you as a person have done the job. Now, this is a case of one business. Let's take an example of another business. We have an institute called IM Skills. And you're writing here at IM Skills, what you write various informational articles around content writing, digital marketing, CAT coachings. And those are not commercial articles. Those are all informative articles where you actually encourage people about this as an opportunity or career. But if you broadly look at, we finally drive those people from those articles towards asking them that why don't you experience an online class, kind of a demo class, like the way you are attending. So in a business like us, we expect lead generation. So a role of a content writer at IM Skills will be generating more of leads through content. Obviously, it's not that you're going to, or we are going to count the number of articles which you're writing and how many of them, the articles which you have written, are appearing at search engine or number of leads we're capturing. No. The most important area which you have to always figure out is that in a business like this, that everything is there. However, your research of those words, that word as a prospect, like you guys are prospects right now for us, right? What you search, and at the moment when you search, IM Skills name appeared in front of you or not? If yes, then you are doing your job in a right way. The more number of people will visit to your articles, to your content, to this particular page, if you have created it, which is a commercial page. the more number of people are likely to fill up these forms, which are name, email ID, and phone number. Are we going to count that you must sell? Absolutely not. That's not your KRA. But we will expect the more number of reach we have, the higher number of leads we are going to capture. So that based on that, a lot of people can join our training program. All right, Shikha, I'm sorry, Shikha Ja, I'm pleased that you are here. So I'm sorry for that. So that's how it is, right? Now let's talk about the content writers, those who go viral with their campaigns, right? There is another form of content. Now, here, a creativity that really matters. Now, in this case, let's say uh, we will take one good example. Let's say a political party, okay? Or let forget this. Let's say Hindustan Unilever, and they have one product. I know this is not their product, but let's say a product named Colgate belongs to this company, Hindustan Unilever, and a content writer. Now, content is, of course, content is not just available in a form of text. Remember that there are writers who write even scripts. There are writers who create video content copies too, right? We have podcasts, that's voice based content. The images content, right? These are infographic based content or social media posts. Again, that creativity comes from a writer only. That's the one who will decide and create all of those kind of things. Now, when I talk about Hindustan Unilever and they are picking up content writing just to go viral with the content. Now, why is that they are going to go ahead and use content writers? Because they establish that brand building. Just to brief, in this case, let's say if you are using sites like Quora, yeah, and you have a little bit interest in politics, a content writer during the election days, you may observe, let's say if there is a chief minister face for one particular state or a prime minister face for a country, right? You will see a lot of praising around one person, which is happening at Medium, Quora, WikiHow, all such sites. You might have seen. Can I get your yes or no? Ever have you read around it that around politics or something, someone is really getting a lot of appreciation during the election days? Now, that's what viral marketing from a writing point of view stands for. That you really create that content, the other person actually reads that and feels motivated or confident about his or her chief minister or prime minister face. Why is that? They are actually developing a brand using content writing. Now, how do they do this? Given there are a lot of readers, when you set up your profiles at these sites, they ask you, what interests you? Like, are you interested in politics? You're interested in writing? You're interested in science, like that. So you're already a predefined audience. And if something happens, they actually go ahead and send a push notification to Rudra, Shikha, Swadha, that you are interested in politics, and there is a very good content which we've recently got at our site from this writer. Now they are developing those brands with an objective that the day on the election day, if you're going out, so you must keep this person name in your mind or this political party name. Similarly, when you go out to the nearest grocery store to buy some household purchases and all that, when you see Colgate, you basically get that confidence that Colgate is a known brand and that brand building is there. Now, if you actually come to this point, when I talk about these writers, let's say a job posting here, look at it. This is what their job requirement is. If you read every article, what they say, what they actually say, that we need a writer who can write an article and create a product description. Now, if you go and check the background of this company will have something around sale purchase because they're more looking forward to go ahead and create their product pages, right? Now, depending upon every different organization, as a content writer, you have to go ahead and perform. Now, given there are so many types of content writing, just don't get confused about it that you have to go ahead and work towards everything. No, you will be only working about, let's say, two or three or four, five, things, not every type of content development, because humanly, even it is not possible. Now, the real question that comes to my mind, that there are so many types of writing, Mr. Vaibhav, and I am going to learn every type of it. Now, just tell me that how will I get a job? Now, this is very, very critical, my friends. Now, to get a job in content writing industry, I am being honest, and you can say it's completely a bold statement. Not even a single certification will help when it is about a job. These content writers basically are those who can actually write and drive trust. Now, in this case, a recommended program and a way to learn it is that whatever you learn, let's say you've learned how to write an article, you must have written articles with you. You should have a live blog where you're already blogging. If you've done a press release, you should have PR accounts and you must know the format of it in a released few PR articles in the past. When I talk about sending up an email or a newsletter, you must know a bit of how to go ahead and do it, like using some third-party platforms. Let's say Mailchimp. This is a email bulk email newsletter mailing system or software. When I talk about social media, you must have engagement at social media. That includes Facebook, LinkedIn, Quora. Now, when you have all of these things together while you're going to learn content writing, which is a journey of a 1 month and 3 months internship, you must work towards all these areas so that the day you're applying for a job, that is something that is real resume which you have in hand. Because the other person will, the first thing which they will ask you, you can in fact try this thing, apply for the jobs. People will first ask you, send us reference URLs of those things where you have already done this work or you have already written some content. So that is the way. So my recommendation, whether you learn content writing anywhere, one, whatever you will learn, execute it. And it's not that you've just written one article and enough. You must at least write a target of 30 articles or blogs. And you should have a very good social media presence. That includes LinkedIn, Facebook, so that people can see that you're a good writer and there is a lot of engagement you can create. That is what content writers do. So, from the job point of view, if this point is clear to everyone, I can move to the next subject. That's about freelancing and businesses. Now, I would like to ask you guys, do you have any questions before I talk about the next topic? Or are you guys clear? If you're clear, you can simply write yes in the chat box. I'll take it, yes, this point is clear. Now, remember one thing, that a content writing job, why people are loving it? Because though it is easy, but one of the things why people love this particular job, because it's a remote work. So many people lost their job during COVID-19 case. The content writing jobs, it has eventually, it is even emerging because this particular industry will never die. Just remember this, because without content, not even a single internet based business can survive. And now it's all in your hand which type of a company will hire you depending upon all your skills. And that skills are your own performance while you're going to learn. People like us will always promise you that we will give you this and all. But during that interview, I am not going to control that Shruti. I'm not going to control that Shikha or Rudra. You are the one who are going to do this, and that's where you're going to play that entire role, right? So if you're good enough, if you're smart enough, I think one can go ahead and get a great breakthrough in this industry because it is the right time now. Now let's talk about the next thing called freelance or business. So I'll club these things together because I have something in mind and I would like to share with all. Now, on the personal front, I personally feel freelance one should not do. Though I know a lot of people are nowadays moving towards this direction. They want to go ahead and take up few projects and then, based on their own flow, based on their own time availability, they would like to go ahead and deliver them. However, it is still something which is a kind of hard work, I feel. I'll brief in this case. You guys ask yourself and relate it better with an example. You may love this example. Now, let's say at this moment, if I'll say that I am Vaibhav.com and I'm pitching you a course of content writing, and my ticket means my course fees is same, my course content is same, I am the teacher, all the certifications as similar as I am skills, HubSpot is same, everything is same. That is one option I'm giving you. Second option is that I am pitching you that I'm the founder of I am Skills as an institute, and we will teach you this. We are known about this particular subject. All such things I'm saying, right? Now, as a person, where will you prefer? Where will you go and take up this training program? Will you prefer institute or will you prefer, let's say, an individual or a freelance teacher? For with it, he says institute. I would like to ask everyone else, according to you guys, where will you go ahead and take up this program? Mr. Ram says again institute. Sarang will also prefer an institute. Okay. Swada says an institute. All right. Undoubtedly for Shikha an institute. Okay. Okay, great. Now understand and relate it better, my friends. Let's say this is year 2015. You have to go ahead and just put some light here. And guys, we are over with job. Don't get confused about two things. All right. Let me write because after this, some people may get confused. So I really want to go ahead and create a difference between these two things. To everyone out there, let's say this is year 2015, not 2020. All right. Now, if you ask ratio of 100 people, 95 people will always take up a brand, then 5 will always go with an individuals. Now, in this case, the point is that when I have an opportunity to sell to 95 people, why will I go ahead and take up 5? I think it's a loss for me as a business, right? Now, just think about it. When I started in 2005, 2015, as this as a business, what if I've started like Vibev.com? My efforts to scale up my individual profile, my money investment, my delivery efforts, my sales effort. I think everything is the same in terms of IM skills as well, right? Let's say if I've started IM skills, the effort to generate or create this as a business in comparison to Vibev.com, I think both will remain same price, ticket, course, fee, everything. There is no difference, right? So the point is when you are planning to start with the freelancing, my strong suggestion to you is that, again, I'm saying this, whether you learn it here or somewhere else, but follow my advices, you will never ever regret. You must plan to establish your brand. Why? Because this guy, let's say those who have mentioned that I'm here to get a job, this guy doesn't have to focus on his own marketing or her marketing, right? But for you, this is the first step that I will learn all types of content writing. If you are not getting into a job role, you have to learn all types of writing. That is your product now or your services now, which you will deliver to your clients, right? But you should also remember one thing, that you have to sell these services. Are you with me? Now, when you have to sell these services to the outside market, you have to develop two skills together. One, how to write all types of content, plus how to do content marketing so that you can get famous and then people can come to you and they can finally buy your services from you. Able to relate, guys? Now, in this case, one picture which comes in, that's called freelance sites, that there is a mediator site where you can develop your portfolio and people will come, they will put their work profile there. You as a service provider will also create your profile there and you will start bidding. Correct, guys? This is how it works. Now, there is a problem. The problem is when, as a customer, let's say it's like this. It's, let's say there is a site called freelance.com. It's a real site name, by the way. And this is your mediator site and you are a service provider. So now this service provider, in this case, you have registered yourself at freelance and I am a customer, and I have also updated that I want to hire an article writer who can write 1000 words for me and I'll pay you 1000 rupees, which is like 1 rupee per word, right? This is what I'm paying right now. Now in this case, my friend, if I if you're expecting that it's just one person who is going to bid there for this word, you're badly mistaken. It's like that. I'll explain. There are thousands of people across the world who can bid there. It's an open platform. And those who will be bidding there, in the end of the day, whoever will bid with the best rating at the lowest cost, this client will go to that person. Now, throughout the day, if you're going to invest your time or energy at those sites where you're bidding and all that, that's not appropriate. Versus you focus something that instead of you working at those third party channels, why don't you develop your own profile? Look, Shika have said this. It's in front of us. Now, a profile like Shekha, now it's so hard to get versus when people search for content writers, resume writers, article writers, press release agency, all such things, they work towards a bit of marketing too. And then your name, your own website can come in front of those people. Now, people, they definitely ask us that why is that you focus more on writing and along with that, the marketing part? Because we have both the audiences, right? We just don't have people who are here to go ahead and just write. These skills, which are here, research, start writing, content writing tools, and marketing of your content, these are all critical because one day you will also feel like those who are getting into a job, they will also feel like to set up their own digital presence. And then you would need these tools. So, this development, all such things are required. Is this point is clear to everybody? So a course here at IM Skills will not just teach you just around content writing or types of content writing that anyways you're going to learn in this entire 1 month journey. The entire 3 months journey, which is an internship journey, we are going to really focus towards writing, marketing both, so that you can establish yourself on the other side that how I can go ahead and become a brand in the industry. Though this journey will take around 1 year's time to actually become someone in the industry. It's not so easy, but the day you will start with it, after a year, you will see that you have a business which is now at an autopilot mode. Is this point is clear to everybody? Shikha, the course is for 1 month and 3 months of an internship is also there, and that is optional. It's not for everybody. People can choose if they are interested to. We will talk about these things in the end after my orientation. All right. Now, I would like to request everyone once more that those who are here to get their job, your training is just learn types of content writing and write few articles. That means your resume is ready, your game is over. You don't have to work about XYZ further things. Okay, now you have to hang on here. Now, those who are here to establish their own businesses or freelancing, you guys have to club these things together. This first point and this second point, that you will learn all types of writing, plus you have to learn all types of marketing skills, which includes SEO, you know, which includes social media, all such things, so that people can finally become your prospects or leads, and then you can convert them. Because if you are a very good musician but you are sitting at home and you're not even singing even a single song, there is no value, right? You must come in front of people. So that's where content marketing plays a vital role for the second set of audience, those who are freelancers or business owners. Everybody, can I get a quick yes in the chat box that this point is also clear? Nivedita, I will talk about this paid and non-paid part too. Allow me some minutes. Great, guys. Thank you so much for writing this. Now let's talk. So far, things are clear. You're liking it. Just wanted to understand. I know because it's 8:30. I understand it's an odd hour. These are odd hours. So are you? I'm sure you're not getting bored. And if you are, you can let me know. I can go ahead and put some more energy. But I'm expecting that people are liking it. You can say your yes or no. If you will go blank like this, I will definitely take it that yes, you are really feeling bored around it. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so now let's talk about the next stuff that's called, as I promised that how many types of, or there are ways that people make money in the content industry. The second way is that people make money by writing blogs. And how do they do this? They write blogs. That's called affiliate marketing. What is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing stands for that you write blogs, and writing blogs helps people in terms of linking their blogs with some other websites as well, those who are selling something or a product or a service, even a review, such types of thing. When you're doing, someone clicks at some URLs, they make the purchase on the other side, you get the commission. It's very easy. I'll explain you in a layman language now. Affiliate marketing, if you have never heard about it, affiliate marketing stands for that if I run IM skills, I'll give you one URL, which is a customized URL. Okay. And if someone actually clicks at that URL and buys my training, let's say you've written a review about IM skills. All right. And someone clicks at that particular URL, which you have actually written. And now That person lands to I am skills site and makes a purchase here. In that case, I am supposed to pay you money. And it is a decided money, can be 10%, 20%, 30%, like that. Almost 90% of the stuff which you see at the web, except Medium at Quora, because they block you if you have, link up anything there, are all affiliates. I'll show you, I'll talk about it, how and what, so that you can relate these things better in the future. So let's say I'll search right now for you iPhone 11 Pro review. Now it's so easy for whatever device you use right now as a mobile device. What happens is that you can give a lot of description about your product review, correct? So let's search for it, iPhone 11 Pro review. When someone actually get these results, they prefer reading them, right? So let's say Tech Radar, GSM Arena, these are those sites which we can go ahead and study about these sites, or the reviews about at these sites about these products. So let's go ahead and click at one of these URL. I have clicked at GSM Arena right now. Now I've got the product specification, compare, 360 reviews and everything. These are available here. Let the entire site get open right now. Now see, you have to just go ahead and link up few things in your mind. How many of you, I'm asking you a question right now. How many of you have basically checked a review about IM skills? You can write me in the chat box if you have. You have. Okay, great. You know what? If you actually go back in the unconscious mind, because you're interested somewhat in our training program, then only we check reviews, right? Now, this is the same way. If I'm checking iPhone 11 Pro review, it's quite obvious that I'm interested to study to buy this iPhone 11 Pro. But I'm still would like to make sure my decision is right or my decision is wrong. Then eventually there is some other company called GSM Arena, which I found that they write about a lot of mobile and all the these things. And then they've given a very good review about this with the product specification. Suddenly I realized on the left hand side, oh my God, 64 GB, 4 GB RAM. This product is at a normal rate, which is almost 80,000, the cheapest product at Flipkart. Can you guys see this? Now, given I'm interested, it's my habit that I'll always click at the lower cost product. With me? So the next move, what I will take from here, I will click here and I will be redirected to another site. With me? Now, if you observe, you will only check this, you will not check this, which is like it's a iPhone, this particular thing, ID, MOB something, affiliate ID, which is AFID, it's Arena GSM. Can you guys see this? Now, anything and everything which you check at the internet, typically it's an affiliated. Would you like to get some more reviews? I'll just show you that. Let's Google, let's say, best washing machine. Let's check this. Now, if I'm checking best washing machine right now, I'm interested to buy washing machine, right? And when you actually check, you can see that there is a search volume of around 22,200 people. Those who every month they check for it. Now I have got 11 best washing machines in India, top 10 best, top 10 best. Why is that people are writing a lot of content? Because it's very much obvious people wants to go ahead and buy the best products. And at the same time, these bloggers, these article writers, they make huge income. Look at the number of traffic this page is making, almost 60,000, right? A month on various electronic devices. Let me click at it once. Now, this is energy conversion devices. All right, very simple thing, right? Now have a look. You click at any link, let's say check sale price. This is tag is equal to ECD 21 link code. So this product is for 13,771, excluding GST. Now, if you actually look at this particular site has around 60,000 visits. If you even take $2, you know, and out of this only 20% people are buying. So it's like 12,000 people are buying and they are only making $2 per sale, which is like 24,000 USD a month just from a blog. And it's a very good income. And if you actually check what they have, it's very simple thing. Look at a very simple thing here. What do they have? These are three people, three team members, right? What are they doing? They're just writing. What are they writing? Let's study. Recent quote, in ear on ear over ear headphones, which is the best? Look, it's a simple blog, right? And look at it. Every article, wherever they have given a URL, it's an affiliated thing. Now, this is another part of it. This is also called as, either they are running advertisement, which is known as, there are two ways. One is AdSense in this case. The other one is that you're running a banner ad. The company also pay you for all these things. Now, here are some best sellers. They are also giving you the bestseller details. Now, it's a, again, affiliated link. Can you see this? Link code this, keywords link something. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Is it difficult for someone to write like this? It's definitely easy. 10 gift ideas for women for every occasion, right? This is what they've created. And what they're doing, they're just becoming an affiliate with these companies, and which is so easy. And after that, they're writing content and giving good pictures around it so that people can click, buy. And if they do, they get a commission. This point is clear. Now, this is one of those ways people make money, while writing their articles or when they write blogs. And I think that's something which is very, very meaningful. And just for your information, I've been doing this. And in fact, we started IM Skills after scaling up one of our blog only. So I still run coursedeco.com. That was my first venture towards an online internet based thing. We used to promote various educational programs and technology based products. By the way, this is me, guys. And this is a Photoshop thing. I'm darker than the one in this image. So our model was that we used to promote these companies, and then we realized that we should go ahead and launch something for our own. Then we actually come up with this idea. In fact, when you actually check about us, our website also says that a website, from a journey of a blog to this particular thing, our history. If you read this, that we actually created or originated after the foundation of a successful educational blog. And we run many. It's not that this is just one. There are so many other blogs which we run or manage right now. I will talk about it, Saran. I can tell you right now. IIM stands for Institute of Internet Marketing Skills. It's not that Indian Institute of Management. It's IIM is different IIM. Now, when I talk about this particular thing, uh, affiliate is a great way to make money. Few affiliates which are paying huge, like this particular blog post. Now this is around hosting services. Hosting services are paying very good amount of you can say, what do we call, a commission. They pay $100, which is like $6,000 per sale. And if you promote them well, they in fact pay you more than this. Let me show you. I was one of an affiliate with this company way back. Then I stopped it, so they have reduced my fee. In fact, now they have stopped their services in India, so they are no more an affiliate company. From 1st of November onwards, they have stopped each and every affiliate thing. But people have made huge money only from this company I'm talking about right now. Bluehost and all other are still doing that. So I will definitely be migrating my blogs towards that side. So now, this is how it works. So when you actually click at these URLs, you get commission. So let's say if a sale happens, let's say this month, my affiliate commission, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 9 people bought my product, which is almost around 3,000, sorry, 300 something, somewhere around 350, lesser than that, or like 310, 315 USD, which is only from this channel. And if a sale will get approved, you get your sale here at your PayPal. By the way, it's not just one place from where we make affiliate commission. There are other ways. We run this particular channel. Again, we promote all types of programs, and we are affiliated with companies like Udemy, EDX, and all that. That's how it is. So you click at any URL, these are all affiliated. These are all Udemy ads which we're running. So if you're good in terms of writing, this can be one of a passive source of income you can develop for yourself. And trust me, payments are secure. And the best part is that you get money in dollars. It's not just in INR. So if you're good in terms of doing this, I think if you have, by the way, one thing I would like to add before I talk about further things, affiliate marketing is a patience game. If you have patience that you can devote 30 minutes a day for next 1 year without expecting anything, then I think affiliate marketing is for you, because after 1 year, once your sales are getting approved, or once you will start seeing that my sales are getting approved, you will see that dollars are coming. You will get an approval 140 USD. You will get an approval 35 USD. Like this, it will. This is just one of the channels. You will really see that you're getting lot many sales from these areas. And one thing I would like to add in this case is that it is a patience game. It's not for those who are expecting quick growth. And there is no hack in this, right? If you will write something today, it will take at least few months to, for that content to appear in front of your readers. And it is not like that every reader will click and buy. For an example, if we are 21 right now attending this orientation class, not 21 will buy, correct? Few will buy, few will not. That is how this particular point will also work. That those who are likely, those who are interested will take it forward, and those who are not will not. As simple as that. Everybody, this is clear. Can I get a quick yes, no in the chat box? Then I can go ahead and talk a bit about what Iron Skills is providing as a course, and then I'll give you an open Q&A. Then you can ask me any question. All right, so now let's talk about why I am skills. So, guys, one of the things I would like to tell you that this course is going to be 100% objective driven training. I welcome everybody. Go to LinkedIn, talk to those people who have said about us, talk to them, ask them where are they working today, the kind of success they have received. Even if you go to our LinkedIn page, we tag people who actually get something in their hand. So you can talk to those people, ask them that how was this course, what type of a learning you have received, and where are you in terms of your careers now? Are you working for something? Then hear out, hear them out, and you will really find that this course drives huge value. This course is going to be 100% hands-on learning and to the point. There is no rubbish talks we talk about that we will over exaggerate our offerings, that we are giving you 25 lectures, 30 lectures, this, that. No, it's to the point. Whatever is required, you are going to get it in this training program. And that's one of the reasons that our course is even listed at sites like Naukri.com. If you check, IM Skills program is one of those courses which are even listed at sites like Naukri.com. Why? Because the people prefer doing it. So our courses are there, a job portal that recommends, and according to their database, the top recruitment company for our particular course is Dainik Bhaskar, Times of India, Economics Times, that people get hired at these types of companies. And I really want that everyone to go ahead and talk to them, not me. And don't just follow me, because remember that I am selling you right now. If I'm speaking right now for an hour, my objective at the background is to that maximum or most of you should buy. But I really don't want to play with your careers. I really want you to buy something authentic right now, because it's all about your career. Then one of the most important thing at IM Skills is that you get lifetime access to the training program. And just to brief you, my friends, that you definitely need this access, because you actually, I don't know how many of you are aware about it. A content writers are those who work according to the algorithms. Okay, your wording has to be as per what webmaster guidelines require. And Google, in a year, they change around 300 to 600 times. Even if you check how many times Google changes their algorithms in a year, you will see 500 times to 600 times, out of which there are few major updates. For an example, every December, they actually go ahead and do a major, change. And that's going to happen very soon too. So that's a content writer or a product page writer is the one who has to understand these things. IM Skills program helps you to study for lifetime without any extra single rupee investment. You get trainer support throughout the training. That's the most important thing. And now let me talk about the briefing of this training, that how it's gonna be. So our course is a 1 month course in which you learn about 25 types of content writing. Plus, we have 3 months internship in which we actually cover up content marketing. Now, content writing, if you are for a job, I think your job ends here. You just focus towards rest of the things. You can participate in an internship without a problem. That is an additional value. However, those who are here for freelance plus business, I think this is something which is very, very important for you guys, because you will understand how to sell. And I think that's more important, because if you're a good cricketer and you're not playing, that's not a game for you then. This course is priced at 11,900 plus 18% tax. The classes happens every Sunday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. So 10 to 2 p.m. you will have classes. There are two trainers who are going to lead these classes. One will be definitely me, and the other one will be Miss Roma Malhotra. She is the founder of Hapdil, which is an online company which helps restaurants to take their businesses online. She's from IIT Delhi, has around 13 years of experience, all in digital world. She's going to be another trainer with me in this training program. Our internship is non-paid. And once you will clear our non-paid internship, we help you with the jobs. We help you with the paid internships as well. And we help you in terms of achieving these things while you're with us in the training itself. If you're here to start with your own business, we definitely provide you a good mentorship so that you can go ahead and get your ideas validate with us, and then you can take your businesses online. And it can be just not around content writing, it can be any other business too. We would definitely love to help you. You get tools in this training program, which includes Elementor Pro, Yellow Pencil Pro, a paid theme, and all as part of this training program. The worth of these tools, if you accumulate, cost around 35,000, total Indian rupees. You get these, tools free of cost with us, and these are for lifetime access. It's not for a limited thing. You'll get this access. You can just go ahead and use. Now I am done from my side. Everything, you can just go ahead and ask me any question around it, guys. And also then I'll give you one surprise thing, that is in the end, once you will complete all your questions. Now guys, I request everyone in the chat box please to write any question if you have in mind. I would love to answer that. And let me take a glass of water for a second. Okay, so Shika says you're basically suggesting to opt for job then freelance. No, that is not the case. We have to go ahead and see what is that one thing you have to go ahead and keep in mind in terms of your long-term career. If you're looking forward for a job, nothing better than this. If you're looking forward for freelancing, I'm suggesting that you better go ahead and take it towards a business instead of establishing yourself like a freelancer. Shika. Rudra says, what is the difference between content writing and digital marketing? Digital marketing is an umbrella under which content is one of those forms. To perform SEO, you need a content writer. To write social media content, you need a content writer. To create a product or a website, you need a content writer. So it's like that. A content writer or digital, both the roles go together with each other. During internship, we will work on live projects. Yes, Saran. You will work with IM skills or the partner firms on the live projects. And the content copies which you will write will go on your name. Website building will require coding or a WordPress website. Ram, it will be a WordPress site. But we will learn about how to design a custom site. So if you can see IM skills site like that, you will be able to design your own website, similar like that. That's the best part. Akansha says, will I get a job after completing the 3 months internship with you guys? To be very honest, we have hired a lot of people, Akshita, and it's just like that. If you're good and you can write those as per our requirements, we would love to hire you. And it's not a false commitment. You can talk to these writers, Jayata Mukherjee. You can talk to these writers like Aarti Kalra and all. They are all our existing students who are working with us now.